I think I'm live.
I think you're live too.
That's right in my way.
Of what?
Okay, that's good.
Right in your way.
Anyways, we're a couple minutes early because Randy has to run downstairs real quick. He will be back. Say hi real quick. Oh, you have to run downstairs?
No, I went around upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're new to this channel, I'm Tina.
I'm Randy. I was just looking over there. Raider fan said,
How was work for you on Friday, Tina? I had to help out. I feel bad that nobody knows anything. And she was over there asking me how to get stuff, and I'm like, okay, let me show you how to do this, because she said she asked Jack, but oh well. So to start out, I just seen our subscribers were at 99, so yay. We only need 899 more, or 800, no, 901 more to get monetized. Plus a lot of watch hours, but we're going to be getting there because we're getting ready to leave on big adventures. I was tired today. I got up this morning at 5:20, and me and a friend of mine walked, met up, walked at 6, and after that I went out and did yard work and cut the grass, and I was in the house by 11 o'clock, got a shower, and was asleep by 12. So I woke up at 4. So I must have been tired. But anyways, it started out, we was going to leave for 6 weeks and go to Texas, but we had a change of plans because we didn't want to go when the hurricanes were in season. So then we decided we was going to just go ahead and head to South Dakota. But then the people that was going to go with us, he got injured, so they're not going to do that. But I want to wait around for him to get better so we can go out and do that together. So we are headed up to, we're in Ohio, so we're headed up and over to Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Maryland, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. Going to hit some of those. Don't know if we'll get them all done this trip, but we're going to try to get most of them. So that's why I said I needed help, everybody. So we pretty well have Pennsylvania covered. We're planning on going. We've heard of Ohio State Park. We're going to be going there. Laurel Canyon. Pennsylvania. Yes. Hershey Factory and the Train Museum. So we've got Pennsylvania pretty much done. When we get to New York, we want to go to Niagara Falls to the Maid of the Mist. Vermont, I want to go to the Teddy Bear Factory. And Dakin Farms, I think. They got like homemade fudge and maple syrup, and that's in Ferrisburg. But Massachusetts, I want to go to the reenactment of the Tea Party, but that's not until April. So I think we'll make another trip just for that in April, because I'd really like to see that. In Maryland, my maiden name is Harrington, and they have a Maryland Harrington. So of course we gotta go check that out. But the help we need is we want to know if people know of things to do in like New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, and Delaware. We could look it up online, but if people have been places and they could tell us you know where to go, that would be lovely. If you watch our, I think it was our latest video where you had to fix the water leak.
Yeah.
So that's done. What else you been doing out there? All the windows.
Around the windows, yeah. I resealed around one of the windows. That's the video that's coming out.
Oh.
That video isn't on yet.
Oh. Okay.
So I think that might be about 4 or 5 days away. That one actually comes on. I've got a few more. It's got to be edited and put on. But
yeah.
That's the next one.
Because I think while we're out in all these states, we probably won't video much of those states until we leave them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I told you places we're going, but I didn't give you a date of when we're leaving or when we're staying at those certain places. But
why are you talking so low?
Me?
Yeah.
I never talk low.
Now you are. I know you don't normally.
I'm a loud mouth.
You don't know what an inside voice is.
I do. My grandfather was deaf. Like, he couldn't hear, so we had to yell at him.
So you're saying that real low too?
Oh, so my grandpa was deaf unless he wanted to hear something. So that made all of us, well, most of us tough. I can't be tired.
Why?
Us.
You just made me yawn.
So yeah, last night I stayed up and watched Virgin Rivers. Oh, if you watch that, or if you haven't, start from the very beginning and watch it. It's awesome. A lot of drama this year, though. That's a lot of drama.
Yeah, a lot of drama. Almost.
You were sleeping.
No, I slept through a couple episodes, but when I woke up, I mean, it was like so much drama. It was like, there wasn't one person on that show didn't have a life-changing experience, or maybe even a life-threatening experience on the episode. And I'm like, how can it be that bad for everybody on that episode? I mean, it was bad. It was just so much drama. I'm not really into the drama TV shows.
40 and broke. Hello. Have to remember to say good evening instead of good morning, because I'm used to saying good morning. That's what I first started with. We did not go to South Dakota. The people we were going to go with, he got injured, and we're going to wait around for them to go. So we are leaving in a couple weeks to head up to Pennsylvania, New York, all those. What are they called? So they're not northern states, right? They're called
Northeast. You talking about where we're going?
Yeah.
Yeah, northeast.
Northeast. Okay, we're headed northeast.
Northeastern states.
But before we go there, we have a couple little things we're going to do first. So that won't be until August, into the middle of August. But yeah, we're going to do South Dakota, I think, next summer. Lost you to buffering. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if we buffered.
I think we're okay on this end.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't think I've seen buffering right here.
Yeah, Brandy's got his phone on to make sure of that kind of stuff. I don't know.
I mean, we were like moving. It could have been buffering, because it's like we're moving like.
No, we said we was going to get on here and be robots.
Yeah, it's like we're not on my phone. We're not moving real smooth. Now on the TV, it's like perfect. But yeah, on the phone, it's like we're moving like real slow. Yeah, so yeah, I bet it was buffering. I mean, our end.
Yeah. So 40 and Broke, what state are you from again? For some reason, I'm thinking Michigan.
No, Raider fan, I think it was on our end.
Yeah, probably. So if you wasn't on here, Tom, Raider fan, we did start watching, we did watch a lot of Virgin Rivers. I did. He slept.
2 episodes.
2 episodes. Missed the best parts too. Don't be afraid. I won't hit you on video. Jeez. You can't let them know that I beat you all the time.
Got to do the comb over.
So did everybody get storms this morning? We sure did. Oh, 40 and Broke. I was right. He's in Michigan. Yeah. I have a couple friends in Michigan. When I come to Michigan, I'm going to go visit. I'd like to visit both of them, but I have to get hold of them and see.
Oh, he finished it. He finished it.
Dang! So I'm on set. I got to watch 7, I think. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, man. Oh, okay. You're going to get the storms that we just went through here this morning. I did get my yard done, my part of the yard done before it rained. He didn't.
It's not the same storms.
Oh. Randy says not the same storms.
No.
What? Can't they just move? Oh, they'd have to go backwards.
I'd go north. Yeah. Our
well, anyways, we have storm.
Our storm went across like this.
Yeah.
He's up here.
It's monsooned here right after I finished cutting the grass. That's how it was for me.
Yep, rained really hard.
I started on my grass at 7 o'clock, trimming and stuff, and then at 9:30 I came in and asked Randy what time was too early to cut the grass, and he said 10 would be good.
Yeah, it'd probably be neat.
Yeah. So I got my part done. He don't have his part done, so I hope I didn't waste a whole day today.
Did some fried green tomatoes today.
Yes, we did. We have 3 tomato plants that are going crazy. They're taller than me. Yep. So Randy made some fried green tomatoes. They were good. We have 2 tomato plants and 1 cherry tomato. We've gotten cherry tomatoes off there and ate them, but no red big tomatoes yet. By the time we get back, they'll probably all be over ready.
Rotten. They'll be rotten. I picked a whole bunch of red tomatoes today. The little cherry red tomatoes. Do you see those?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate one.
Oh.
Yeah. Raider fan, did you guys remember Ted yesterday?
Yes, I did.
And somehow he found out before work was over because he texted us at like 2:30. Yeah.
He texted us and said, I wonder who would have locked my door.
Yeah. Yep. So.
I don't know about that guy. He said, who would have locked my door? He said, luckily the windows were down because I left the keys in my car. And I'm thinking, you did that again? I don't know why he leaves his keys in his car.
If he really did. Well, he did that. Yeah, probably did because he did that one time.
Yeah.
Cherry and grape tomatoes are awesome. Yes. Any fresh tomatoes. Oh my gosh. I went out there today and I just touched them to like move one of the stems away because it was hanging on the floor or the ground where I was cutting the the grass, and afterwards I smelled my hands. It just smelled like fresh tomatoes.
Hey, you have a good night too.
Oh, good night. Time for a late dinner. Yes. Have a good evening.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he comes in early. Yeah. Yeah, they said he was busy, but everybody else said they were not very busy. Yep. So
He told me he was building a 60-foot canopy or something that was going to go to North or South Carolina.
So we're going to Ohio State Fair for 2 days to spend the night there. Randy seen there was camping there, so he reserved 2 days for us.
2 days.
Wondering if we're going to be with the Carnies.
I hope not. It might still be fun.
Yeah.
Hang out with the Carnies.
It is the Ohio State Fair, so we will be going in the mornings instead of in the evenings. We'll be in the RV in the evenings, playing sorry, eating popcorn. I got corn. Yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of food put in the RV, so when we leave, still have to take a cooler because I don't know if our refrigerator is going to work the whole time.
It should. They got electric for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you going to any of the concerts at the fair? Or I don't think so.
Nah.
No, we just went to the Hilliard Fair, Franklin County Fair, and we got to see.
You didn't go to the Franklin County Fair. Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Went to the 4th of July fireworks.
Fair, yeah. Yeah, and we got to see. Who did we see? Oh no. Anyways, it's on my videos. He was really good. I can't remember his name, but yeah. And that was a free one. They had these popular people there for free to see free. You have a movie to watch in the RV, The Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I put all those movies in there. We got a tote of stuff, and I put them in there so we can watch those movies. But you still have to put a one of our things in there, our boxes to watch movies.
A DVD player.
DVD player.
Yeah, we don't have a DVD player in there right now. Need to do that. I got one. I just need to put a cord on it. Find the cord to it.
I saw your fireworks video. Malia is growing up fast. I know, too fast. I get so sad when I look at her little pictures because she's growing up so fast, but she's still as sweet as can be, as sweet as when she was a little tiny girl. She's in band, and they are. She's like they're from 1 to 9.
Yeah, something like that.
Practicing, because I guess they have to practice when you're in band. And they got to get you ready for the marching and all that stuff. So they will go and work out, and then they play separate, and then they all come together to play together. But she's real big on going to Ohio State when she graduates. She's got the grades to do it. I mean, she's straight A student completely, has been all of her schooling years. And she loves being in the band, but yeah, I think the only thing is the band, the Ohio State band. Hey, we were just talking about you, Malia.
Hey, Malia.
So if you get into the Ohio State band when you go to college, are you going to be able to play the instrument you play now, or do you have to switch to something?
It's all brass.
Oh.
And she plays a flute.
Flute.
So there's a problem.
Yep. Now you got to switch over to something else. Drums, do the drums.
Trumpet. The big old giant trumpet.
Look who it is. She said, me. Yeah. So yeah, she's going to be playing for the high school band and during the football games and stuff. So we'll have to be there. And then your mom just told me today when I talked to her this morning that you're going to be playing in some competitions. So I definitely want to come to those. That'll be cool. I miss all that stuff. My kids were little. They were in so many sports. My favorite was the football for the boys and gymnastics for my daughter. Even though I was a cheerleading coach, I still preferred gymnastics over.
Oh no, she don't play the flute. What does she play? She plays the
thing that, and not the flute?
No, clarinet. She plays the clarinet. Right? The clarinet?
She said I play a flute, and I didn't see the question mark behind it, so I didn't question it.
I seen it on my phone. I'm looking down at my phone. I'm like, is that a question mark? Because I can't barely see it.
Oh. Yes, Randy. Clarinet. Hey, we know about the drums, the guitars, and the keyboards, because that room right there is full of that crap. Or that stuff. It's not crap stuff, but right through that door.
Oh.
Yeah. So we wanted to get on here, see if anybody knew any places we can visit while we're out and about.
The one place in Pennsylvania is called Ohio. What is it called? Ohio Pile
State Park.
Yeah. Ohio Pile.
Yeah.
Pyle. But yeah, we're gonna go there. And where else?
Laurel Canyon.
That's up north. That's up toward Buffalo, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't have a city down for it. Hershey Factory.
Yeah, we're hitting the Hershey Factory, and then we're headed up to Buffalo.
And the train.
Niagara Falls.
And the train museum.
And the train museum. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do all that, because I think, did we already book Pennsylvania yet? Or we booked Pennsylvania, we didn't book New York, did we?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we might do the Pennsylvania. Recently, I've always been into it since we've been here. I've been into the Pennsylvania Railroad.
A lot.
And it's the railroad that used to go through our little town, and we had a train station that was across the street, and I've kind of gotten into it. And we went to London, Ohio last week, and we seen their old train station. I started talking to a guy who was actually working for the railroad, and he was into it. He had it worse than I did. He had stuff in his car, and he's sitting waiting for a train to come through London. And he has all this Pennsylvania Railroad stuff. And so anyway, he was showing it to me, but he actually worked for the railroad too. So, but the Pennsylvania Railroad went out of business like in the 70s, and it was taken over by Conrail, who also went out of business like in the late 70s. But eventually they closed the tracks across the street, and they're all used for the silos. It's a privately owned company. So, but it was like one of the main routes, passenger trains that went from Columbus to Cincinnati. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I got into it and started watching videos and stuff on YouTube about the trains that ran from Columbus to Cincinnati.
He got into it a lot. And then he met a guy. Oh, did you already say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I was right. He said, Raider fan said there's a Rolling Rock brewery in Pennsylvania.
Is there? Okay.
Oh, Rolling Rock. That's that
Yeah.
green bottle.
Little green bottle.
Oh. Okay.
That'd be cool to see.
I've seen that. I mean, I haven't seen that. I've seen the little green bottles of Rolling. Is it Rolling Rock or Rolling? Is
Yeah.
it Rolling Rock?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got a lot of things in Pennsylvania to do. Maine, some of them is going to be the beach because it's still going to be hot.
Ain't no beach up there.
Not in Pennsylvania.
Not
In
even
all these other states.
not a beach that you can go to.
Why?
That'd be like going to the beach up northern Michigan. You're gonna freeze your butt off.
It's going to be August.
You're also way north.
Well, if you're talking like that, I need to go out to the RV and switch all my clothes out.
I mean, it could be warm. It could be really cold too. Remember how we went to Cleveland a couple weeks ago and it turned out to be really cold?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Just imagine how much farther north we're going to go. I mean, we're going to be up by way up there. Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Okay, I might have to put some more clothes in there that are warmer. I think I do have like 3 pairs of jeans. You have one. Put some more out there. Okay, well, talking about going somewhere and being warm and then getting cold. This man here, we went to, was it in West Virginia or Kentucky? Or no, Tennessee. To the Kingdom's Dome.
Kingdom's Dome.
Oh, yeah.
Top of the Smokies.
I was in a pair of shorts and some flip-flops, and it was cold, and we went again after that, and I wore pants and everything. It was much better. You can visit the Rocky statue in Philadelphia.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Rocky statue. Oh.
We're going to be pulling our car behind us, but still yet, I don't know about going that close to the larger cities. I think we're going to try to stay away from the larger cities because of pulling the car. Having the RV alone in a large city is. We have some friends. Was it Candy?
Mm-hmm.
They had to unhook their car because they got in a situation where they couldn't back up, and man, I would dread that.
No, yeah, they had to take the car. They're in the middle of this area, and they had to take the car off, and then yeah.
And it would be easier for them because they got tow bars, and we got a dolly. A tow bar, only thing they had to do was unhook the car, back it up, and then turn the RV around. But with me, I would have to take the car off the dolly, unhook the dolly, turn the dolly around, turn the RV around, then reload the car. That would be like probably over an hour to do that. And a lot of work. And hopefully you'd have a spot to where you could do that.
Well, I don't know if Hershey is a big, well, we're going camping for 3 days while we're there, so that we will take the car off and go see the things we have down so far. But yeah, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. That's what I thought. That was history, isn't it?
What is?
Gettysburg, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Gettysburg.
Gettysburg,
That would be right up your alley.
Yep, Gettysburg.
I didn't like history in school, but it fascinates me now, some of the stuff. But in school, I was not into it at all. I am now. Some of it.
Yeah, some of the stuff like the railroad stuff that would have never interest me in school.
Oh, really?
Nah, it does now. Yep. I'd like to. The sad thing about it is, in South Charleston, there isn't very many pictures of the train, the actual train, but there is pictures of the train station that was across the street, and you can actually see this house that we live in. It's right behind it, and the picture was taken in like 1906 or something, and you can see our house right behind it.
No, it wasn't very old.
Nope.
It was pretty brand new by then. 6 years, something.
And I did a little research too on back in the day. I seen a catalog for houses that got sold by Sears. They were catalog houses by Sears, and you could order a house out of a catalog, and they would deliver it by train. And so you only had you had to unload the house off the train yourself, and you only had a couple hours to do it in. So most of the houses that were built out of the Sears catalog were along the railroad tracks. So I'm sure some of these houses around here, they had one of the old catalogs in the news or in the online, and some of the houses look like they were Sears house. They could have been Sears houses, and basically, the train would pull up with all the wood you needed, cut to the size you needed.
How much was a mail order house from Sears? Do you know?
Oh, I wasn't very. I mean, by today's standard, it was like, I think the ones I seen was like $4,000 or $5,000. Less than that, some of them. They had some that was pretty nice, and they had some that was not so nice. I mean, just smaller houses, normal houses. As a matter of fact, I seen one just like our house in the catalog, except it looked like it was a little bit smaller. So I don't know if our house was actually a Sears house. I don't know. But they were people that bought them lived along the railroad tracks, so they could easily unload the house. And pretty much they gave you everything to build your house with.
Even the nails?
They gave you everything. So if that train pulled up, you only had such amount of time to get it off of there. So you probably had to have your whole family out there, family and friends. And
back then, family did help with everything. Family was.
Well, everybody had to depend on everybody.
Yeah. I saw online some beautiful log cabin houses that you can purchase. Oh, that'd be beautiful. It was crazy. I was walking with my friend this morning, and I asked her what happened to this one little house that used to sit there if she knew. And somebody bought this little tiny house on the corner. It was $15,000. And when they went to rebuild, the city told them they couldn't rebuild on it. It was a whatever. So he bought a house with a little piece of land, a very, very small piece of land.
So the thing was with that house was there was a house on the property, and it caught on fire, and the house could have been fixed. I mean, it didn't burn it all the way up. He could have went back in there and gutted it, fixed what the fire damage was, but he didn't know, and he tore it down, thinking that he could build another one there, and they pretty much he wasted $15,000. No one will ever give him $15,000 for that piece of land.
Oh no, it's just a little tiny piece.
No.
Maybe a couple $100. Very little.
I'm wondering if he could get that changed.
But anyways, I think we are going to get off of here.
I think he might have been, I don't know, it wasn't zoned residential.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why.
But there was a house on it one time, so I don't know why, what made the difference. But like I said, it was right on the corner, and it was like jammed up pretty much against another house. It was a little tiny spot.
Yeah. It was it was probably built back before there was zoning. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. But it seemed if he would have just repaired the old house, he probably would have been grandfathered into the old house. But since he tore it down, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. But anyways, when you watch this, I guess if you watch this, you'll be watching this. But anyway, we're going to get off here now. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to our other channel, my channel, that is Tea with Teen on Tuesday. It's just not tea, it's everything. I get on there.
And thanks for joining us on my channel.
Our channel. Channel. And again, if you have any recommendations of places we should go visit that you have visited or heard about that's really nice, let us know. We appreciate it. And until next time, everybody have a wonderful, blessed evening. Bye now.
Bye. Radio fans said it was nice seeing you guys.
Oh, yeah, it was nice too. And we'll be back in a few months to visit again. At my old work.